Firstly, Tibetan culture or Tibetan nation is one of the very old nation and very old civilization. And I think the ancient time, our neighbors, eastern neighbor China, and southern neighbor India, western and northwest neighbor is Muslim. So these, I think it should be with some adaptation or learning from these neighbors and with our own thinking or idea and also according to the environment. So Tibetan eventually developed our own cultural heritage. Now that become something very unique. And I feel the essential part of Tibetan culture is, it seems very, very, how to say, peaceful nature and compassionate. Peace with environment, peace with fellow human being and the animals like that. Generally, I believe artists, like musicians, I feel have great responsibility to serve or to help to serve humanity. Now today, it's quite obvious now, in spite the threat of nuclear holocaust, East-West division, despite disappearance of these threats, there are many problems. And one problem, like others, a problem, I think that people usually described the crisis, moral crisis, and in the societies, too much violence. Now, national leaders very much involved to do something about these things. I believe, unless something comes from within ourselves, within people themselves, which is the government or the law or constitution and police forces cannot do much. So, the essentially basic human nature is gentleness, and the whole human life. I think one of the most important factor is human loving kindness or human affection. So therefore, basically, I believe there are great potentials among humanity to develop peaceful or happier society. On that basis, now what's happening now today? I think we sometimes, the good side of the human being, compassion or human affection, we simply take for granted and neglect about it. And we pay too much attention to material development or economic side of these things. So our potential somehow not have the chance to develop and grow. So I think time has come to show or to make it clear it's our potential I think inner spiritual development. When I say spiritual, not necessarily religious society, because it's simply a good human heart. That's all. Unless you see the good spiritual things develop within ourselves, in spite of the material development or some all other facility, a human society may not have inner peace or inner deep satisfaction. So therefore, I think it is the responsibility of all entire humanity, particularly you as a musician or artist, through your own profession, give people hope and give people the idea. Sometimes people need a little bit too much frustration, discouraged, and always complaining, and lose self-confidence and desire to change their unhappy situation. So give them hope. Usually I do. We have good potential. If we open up our mind, make effort, we have the ability to overcome all these problems, all this suffering. So I think you can utilize your own professional and through that way, give the people a new idea, new hope, sense of responsibility.